Hannah.
Hi, Amanda.
Nice to meet you. Is it
Sure.
okay if I call you Amanda?
It's good.
Okay, and you can call me Hannah.
Okay.
Did you have any trouble finding the place today?
It was pretty simple.
Good.
I've been in the building before.
Good. Before we get too involved in what we're going to talk about today, I just want to talk a little bit about how the session's going to work.
Okay.
It's going to be about 15 minutes long, and I'm just going to try to understand your situation and what's going on from your perspective and really try to get an understanding from your point of view.
Okay.
And then we're going to take a short break almost towards the end of our session just so we can kind of gather our thoughts and really reflect on what was said. And if you have anything else you want to add, you can add to it, and we'll try to formulate some goals for next week.
Sounds good.
Okay. Before we get started, also I want to get to know you a little better.
Okay.
What do you do in your free time?
I just like hanging out with friends. I'm in school.
Where do you go to school at?
I go to Southern.
Okay. What year are you?
I'm a junior.
Okay. Do you like Southern?
I do.
Good.
It's been good.
Good. Are you ready to get started? Okay. So why don't you tell me a little bit about why you're here today?
Okay, well, I've been dating my boyfriend for almost 6 months, and we're like totally in love with each other, but lately I feel like my friends and family may not actually like him as much as I would like them to.
Okay.
Because I mean, we're together all the time, and people have told me that we're kind of together too much. And my friends have sort of complained that they can't hang out with me unless he's there, and his friends have kind of complained about that too. But I don't see why our friends can't be friends with both of us.
So you said that your family and your friends are a little bit concerned, or they just don't understand.
Well, it's more my friends, I guess, than my family, but they just don't really. I mean, I guess like, okay, yeah, they've probably been in love, whatever, but I just don't see why they think it's such an issue if we're always together.
Okay. So they've expressed that it's an issue because they want to spend more time with you?
Yeah, without him.
Okay. And how do you feel about this?
I mean, it kind of hurts my feelings because I want them to accept him the way I do.
Yeah, I can understand that. So you said that you and your boyfriend have been dating for 6 months. Were you guys friends before that?
No.
Okay. And you guys are in love now. You spend all your time together and
every second of the day, basically, except for when we're in class.
And you're okay with that? You like that?
Yeah. Like, I know, like, people have said that it's kind of a problem, and I guess I can understand, but I don't really want to change anything about it.
Okay. So how often do you see your friends?
Well, I see them, like, in between classes and stuff. I just don't really, like, hang out with them. Like sometimes they'll come eat with us at lunch and stuff, but, I mean, once I've done his class, I go hang out with him.
And that's the way you like it to be?
I just always want to be around him.
So what are you hoping to get out of this session today?
I guess just an understanding and, like, to be comfortable maybe so that I can hang out with them. I don't know, just maybe balancing my time better.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I guess I can't change them, so the best I can do is try and change myself and try and make time for them more. Okay.
So if you said balancing your time better to make more time for them, so you do want to have more time for them?
I do, and I understand that they want to hang out with me without him. It's just hard because I want to be with him.
Yeah. So how do you see this getting better? What do you see changing in order for this to get better?
I guess we could, like, us girls could just plan kind of a girls' night, like, once a week. Because, I mean, I guess that'd be better than nothing. And that can be just girl time, and then he can have just guy time.
That sounds like a really good idea. What do your friends want? Like, what do they offer as suggestions?
They haven't really said what they want. They're just like, how come we never get to hang out with you?
Okay. So they're pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
And your family, what do they notice is different?
They say I'm not my typical bubbly self. I'm more mellow, kind of blah. They said, which really hurt.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like that. Yeah, that would be something really hard.
Yeah, but I feel like, as for me, I'm happier when I'm with them than when I'm not.
Mm-hmm. So, what other areas of your life is this affecting?
I mean, it's not really like we still like we. I get my homework done and everything, and I'm not really working right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we just do our homework together, and so I guess it's just pretty much affecting my friends, a little bit of my family.
Does your boyfriend see this being an issue too, or is it just with your friends?
Him and his friends, like his friends, I guess want to hang out with him too, but he's just kind of like whatever.
Mm-hmm. So he doesn't feel it necessary to.
He doesn't really feel like he needs to make time for them. Like I feel like I should for my friends.
Mm-hmm. So you feel like there needs to be a change, but you aren't really sure how to go about making that change?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if there were to be a change and you were to talk to your boyfriend and there was, he felt that there, needed to be more friend involvement also, how else would you see that as happening? You said there'd be a girls' night. Would there be any other?
I guess it could be fun, like if my friends, like if we could all go on like group dates and stuff like that. That would be fun. But I don't think that my girls and their boys, I don't feel like it would all match up well. So it's kind of that's kind of why we just hang out by ourselves.
Has there been any experiences in the past where you have felt that your friends would be upset, or where you thought that you would just go directly and home and and be with your boyfriend, and it didn't happen? Like you decided to go hang out with your girlfriends instead, or your girls weren't upset that you were all hanging out?
Not really. More like I kind of blown the girls off to hang out with my boyfriend.
Okay, so
I haven't really blown him off to hang out with them.
And how do you feel about that?
At the time, it was just kind of whatever, and now I feel kind of I could have probably gone about it a different way.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you think would have been a good option in those times?
I guess I could have hung out with him afterward.
Mm-hmm. What do you think changed? You said that at the time it seemed like a good idea and you were happy. What changed from then to now that you're feeling kind of bad about it?
I guess just thinking back over it, and I wouldn't really want them to do that to me.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I'm going to ask you a different kind of question. It's you kind of have to use your imagination, but just bear with me. Okay, so let's say that you leave the session and you go and hang out with your boyfriend, and it's just a normal day, and when you go to sleep, a miracle occurs. And the miracle is that this situation that you brought to talk to me about today is gone. It's resolved.
Okay.
And you don't know that the problem has been resolved because you were asleep. So when you wake up in the morning, what are some of the first signs that this miracle has occurred?
I guess my friends and my boyfriend would get along really good, and I guess my family would tell me that I'm acting normal, and we could all just hang out together and it wouldn't be issues, and I guess I would make time for both groups of people in my life.
Okay. What would your friends see would be different?
They would see me making more time for them.
okay, make more time for them. So that would be you concentrating on both and
Mhm.
just having a little more balance, maybe.
Yeah.
What would your boyfriend see different?
Less of me.
Less of you. So what does that mean to you? Him seeing less of you.
I mean, I guess it would be good because then we'd have like more things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like that space, I guess, would give us like, oh, what were you doing then?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so easy to just say it and
Mhm.
not, it's not as easy to like
Mm-hmm.
make it happen. So I just want it to actually be able to happen.
Okay, so it sounds like you are really motivated to have some changes in your life because you really want it. You want to be able to balance your time, and you want to have that time with your friends and your family and your boyfriend. So, what do you think could get you to that point?
I guess if I sit down and explain it to him so that he can understand that I need girl time, I feel like that would be the first step.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask you another kind of question on a scale from 1 to 10. And 1 being you are not confident at all that there's going to be changes and that you're going to have more time for everybody, and 10 being completely confident that when tomorrow you're going to be able to balance your time and figure out how to spend time with everybody, and it'll really put you at ease a lot more. What would you be on that scale?
Probably like 5.5.
Okay.
I feel like it could kind of go either way, but I feel like it's a little more positive.
Okay. So how do you see yourself moving up on that scale, maybe to a 10?
I guess just kind of how he responds to when I talk to him.
Okay. So it's based more on what he thinks of the situation.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, like, I'm definitely gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
So
It seems like you're very motivated to try. You just
yeah,
need a little bit of confidence, and that needs to come from him a little bit too.
yeah.
Is there anything else you want to add before we take a thinking break here?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, well, let's just separate for just a couple minutes and think about what we've talked about, and then we'll come back, okay?
Okay.